wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. I should be the next American Idol. I know. Don't tell me, girl. I know. Okay. Ouch. Your nails. Welcome to my mukbang. Welcome to my eating show, you guys. Sit down. Get cozy. We are going to eat together. And I want to show you a step-by-step recipe. Now, today is a very different day because I woke up in my bed, all snuggled, and I look over and Orland's gone. And I'm like, okay, maybe he's in the bathroom or downstairs or doing something, you know, I don't know. But usually I wake up before him. I get up, I exercise, or I clean a little bit, and he's the one that goes to bed late. I get up early, I go to bed early, he goes to bed late, blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't know what I'm saying. So I walk downstairs, and he's not there. He just left without telling me. And, you know, I don't know, maybe there should just be some mystery in a relationship. How many of you have been in long-term relationships, you know? But the thing is, it's very odd. We're usually very communicative. We tell each other everything, what we're feeling, what we're thinking, and it's just something simple. Hey, I'm going to the house. He didn't leave a note or anything. So I went on Facebook, and I said, Orland, where are you? Well, not like that. I was just like, hey, I woke up, you're not here. What's up? And finally, he got back to me. He's just like, oh, yeah, I'm in here. And here is like 10,000 miles away. I mean, it's still in the country, but it's like a faraway city. I'm like, what are you doing there? Well, this is just very strange. So I'm like, that's it. I need some comfort food. I need some carbs. Right, Mr. Noodle? So today, I'm going to show you step by step how I make comfort food, but with a twist. This is creamy fettuccine alfredo pasta spaghettis with fettuccine noodles. A special kind, and I'm going to show you right now. So without further ado, let me take you to my kitchen and I'm going to show you, we can make this together and then we can eat and chat. Now, this is a recipe that, like, when I look at it initially, I'd be like, ugh, gross. And I kind of tried in the past. If you guys saw my last creamy Alfredo pasta, which a lot of you enjoyed, and I had Orland to the rescue and we added butter and oil and like lots of stuff to make it actually taste like. But let's try something a little cleaner. And I think after you watch me make this, a lot of you will be inclined or moved to want to try it out as well. It's very simple. Let's do this. Let's cook together.
The first step is to clean the dishes. Ain't nobody got time for dirty dishes. Okay, so first, take a head of cauliflower. Obviously, heads are different sizes, so about this much here. Chop it up, take out the gross parts, clean it, etc., and plop it into the pot. Plop, add some water, turn on the stove, and let it boil for about 15 to 20 minutes. Step number 2, take a head of garlic. Oh, here's a tip for peeling, by the way. Just smash it with a knife, and it peels so easily. So, use about 2 to 3 cloves, mince them up, mince, and place them aside for right now. Next, it's time to prepare the vegetables. So, 1 small onion and some greens. You can use any green you prefer. And this will make the dish healthy while still being tasty. Wow, this onion is getting to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so another clove of garlic if you'd like, and once everything is prepared, place the vegetables aside in a stir-fry pan. Keep checking on that cauliflower. You'll know when it's ready when a fork goes through it very easily. Someone's knocking at my door. Excuse me, but I am in the middle of... Oh, no. Está bien, gracias. No, I don't want to buy a mop right now. Disturb me the piece of my casa for a broomstick. Okay, here is my fettuccine. This one here is garlic flavor, and this one here is tomato flavor. Take a large bowl, add some water, place it onto the stove, and wait for it to boil. Now we need the blender. So I recommend a high-speed blender for this. Remember that garlic? Well, we're gonna fry it up by just using water. So add just a little bit water and stir it around gently. And once the water evaporates, it's finished. Add it to the blender, plop. Now use any kind of nut or soy milk of your choice. This here is vanilla flavored. Add about half a cup to the blender. Remember, not too much. The cauliflower is done. Ouch! This is very hot, so please be careful. Strain out the water, add the cauliflower to the blender, plop. The pasta water is now ready for the pasta, so in you go. Back to the sauce, take 1 small lemon or lime and squeeze both ends of juice into the blender. Now add 1 spoonful of nutritional yeast. This here is beer yeast. Add some sugar, add some salt, some pepper, a spoonful of garlic powder, and blend everything until smooth. Lastly, saute your vegetables to break down the greens just a little bit, and then you are all set.
And we're done! Doesn't that look so good? So here's the pot. Now I know it might get a little soggy. Oh, they just expanded a lot. I kept it in here because Ain't nobody wants to eat cold pasta. And I had to set up the lights and put this on and get Mr. Noodle and scrub the table because there was soy sauce from yesterday. How many of you saw my sushi mukbang yesterday? Oh, I forgot the strainer. Hold on. I mean, it's warm, but not that. So I have this over here. This is what I'm gonna strain it in. I'm gonna strain it right in front of you guys. I'm out of breath. I had to go up the stairs. That's how out of shape I am, you guys. I'm out of shape. So we're gonna pour this. I'm gonna do it your way so you can see. Oh, hello. Actually, it's not that bad. I want to get every last pasta out of here because it was not cheap. So I poured everything in here. And now we're gonna strain it out like this. There she goes. There she goes again. Straining out and about. Mr. Noodle, are you eyeballing this? I know you're gonna want some, so I'm gonna put this back in here. Oh, nice and hot, well warm. It's warm and then it's comfortable, it's nice. So I'm gonna put this down below because I know I'm gonna flail my arms and I'm gonna knock it off the table. So here is the garlic pasta and the tomato. So they should be very flavorful by themselves. So I will have a little bite. Okay, that just tastes like regular spaghetti. Let's try the garlic one. Oops, oh. What a waste of money, oh my god. Okay, remember I showed you the brand, whatever, and I was like, oh, this is a treat. I'll save it for the holidays, because I bought that like a month ago. Oh, it's just pasta, whatever. Oh well, okay, so here, now I have, oh, it smells so good. You know, the first time I really butchered the recipe, remember Orlin came to the rescue? You heard me talk about what I'm not gonna add. This is not enough sauce. I could go for double of this. Oh my gosh. I could, okay, well no, that's good. I don't know if it's because I'm very hungry and angry because my boy left without telling me. I'm just being a little dramatic here. I don't know, I want to know he will. Oh, that is so, oh my gosh. This is amazing. You must do this recipe, I'm telling you. So I'm gonna mix it around. Oh my god, that looks so creamy and cheesy. Every last drop of this amazing sauce. Oh my gosh, my goodness, my sloths. This is sloth-tastic. Sloth-tastic, every part. Now this is a rice, like for, you know, a rice cooker. You take the rice out. Well, I'm using it now because I don't want to go downstairs and find a spatula. You know, Orlin is the chef in the house. I learned everything from him. And so I was like, where does he keep this? I don't know what the organization is because he likes to make all the food. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. I am so hungry. I'm gonna have my first, see the steam coming out? I am so excited. I am like so excited for this. Mmm. That is so much better than I thought it would be. And I got some on my finger. There's some white stuff on my finger. So sweet. Nutritious. I know, Mr. Noodle. Mr. Noodle can have some of this as well. So how are you guys today? I hope you guys are, you know, doing well and happy because Christmas is just around the corner. I have a napkin over here, don't worry. Mr. Noodle. So, oh, I kind of mentioned my sushi mukbang. How many of you guys saw my sushi mukbang? Here, take a look. Here's me eating over 100 sushi rolls in a sitting. And honestly, I just feel so proud of it. I made a snap about this last night. Okay, I'll tell you. I put so much effort into all my shows, whether it's my recipes or my stories or just making it decorative. But sometimes I'm prouder of some more than others, you know? And YouTube is luck. YouTube is luck. There are videos that did so well that got like hundreds of thousands of views, and it's like, I wasn't as proud of that as something else that got only 20 or 30,000 views. And I'm just starting out. So maybe in a year or two, those 30,000 views will turn to 60,000 views. Let's hope so. I don't know, but I am so sorry. Actually, I'm not. I am not sorry. I'm sorry for enjoying myself. Oh my god. This is delicious. Please make this recipe. Send me a snap on Twitter. I'll shout you out. But yeah, like I was saying, my sushi mukbang, I just feel so proud of it. I had such great stories. I look back because I edited it. You guys know I had a little breakdown. I started crying. It was very touching, very emotional. At least in my eyes, in my perspective. And you guys seem to have really liked that. And I don't know, I'm just really proud of that. So if you guys haven't seen that, I'm gonna have the link to my sushi mukbang down below in the description box. And it's an hour and a half. So, but I really speak from the heart. So, if you're cleaning your house, doing the dishes, or just relaxing, or doing your makeup or your hair, like a lot of my friends tell me they're doing, I listen to you like a podcast. I just put you on and I do my hair. Well, please consider that one, because that's something I'm really happy about. I seriously thought this would be disgusting. Seriously, this is so good. I don't know what else to say. My mom would be so proud that I'm making food. My mom, let's talk about my mom. My mom does not respond to emails ever. I joke with Orlin. I'll be like, I could have died 2 months ago and she would have no idea. Now, obviously, she doesn't know my phone number because I don't have a phone number where I live. But I used to send her weekly updates and emails and she wouldn't respond to any of them. Okay? Do you want some of this? Oh. This is messy. Wow, heaven on earth right here. So my mom, she used to tell me in therapy, because we went to therapy, we had a lot of issues growing up. I had all the issues, but also she has issues too. Let's be real. And I love my mother, but my mom's old words that were like a stab to me. I mean, I don't know. It's whatever. I'm still alive. But something she said in therapy that it still like plays in my mind. I'll randomly be sitting in bed or editing a video, and her statement will just ding 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 ding. Merry Christmas, by the way. And it's just like, oh, that's right, yeah. My mom said in therapy once, and I was, how old was I? 10? No, maybe a little older, 13. She told the therapist, she goes, I love my son, but I hate my son. She said, I love him, but I dislike him. If he weren't my son, I would have nothing to do with him. Don't like his personality, don't like his interests. Like, she just went on and on. That's what she said. If he weren't my son, I would have nothing to do with him. And maybe it explains why once I turned 18, it was like things were never the same. Now, remember, I'm crazy too. And when I left for college, I got a boyfriend right away. He was older and he happened to like hate my parents for whatever reason. He just wanted to pull me away from it. He wanted me off for himself. He didn't even like me talking to my mom. And I told him some stories about my mom. And he was like, that's it. I already know she's an evil woman. And my mom's not evil. She's just, it's tough love, But, so I stopped talking to her in college a little bit because of him. And I don't know. It's just... I am adopted, And my mom, you know, when we went to therapy, because I was acting out, I have behavioral issues, ADD. I later learned down the road, once I went to college, and I took out dairy from my diet, I had like this brain fog that was lifted, and I don't know, I feel better. I think diet does play a role in how you act. It's a chemical reaction, what you put in your blood, and expect it not to influence what's up here. Or your organs, if you're in pain, if you're a little depressed, it's gonna reflect in how you behave and how you treat people. Trust me. Oh my gosh, I forgot the veggies. I have them here in this, I put this on, yes. Okay, remember my vegetables? Let's make this healthy. Now these shouldn't stick because I put a lot of water. Excuse me. I have to be careful not to scrape this because it has that non-stick stuff that apparently is really bad for you if you get it into your body, right? It's really bad for noodle. Apparently it kills the birds. Yeah, remember my little griddle? I would cook with it in front of noodle for weeks. We're talking like 2 or 3 weeks and nothing happened. But it's used. It's been used like 1,000 times. It's from the 80s. So it probably got all that Teflon cooked away from it. I don't know. But just to be safe and sorry. I mean, he would have, trust me, birds that get exposed to the Teflon gases, they die within minutes. Minutes. I had the thing cooking on blast, frying stuff on for hours in front of Mr. Noodle, and nothing happened. And to Roberto as well, both of you. So it's not just maybe he's a trooper, it's like both the birds. Oh, look at this. Healthiness. Let's try this onion. That's actually really nice. This is how you can get your greens in. I was gonna say me, but you too. I know half of you guys watching this do not want to eat healthy. You don't want to get your greens in, but you have to sneak them in. And this is a way to do it. It's delicious pasta. That's already very healthy. Come on. There's no oil, which is very rare for me because I am the oil king. The noodle king. First I'm the noodle king, then I'm the oil king. But, you know, no oil and no frying involved. I think some relationships are unfixable. There's too much done. You know, people are going to be interviewing my mom in the future. Your son, what was he like growing up? A nightmare! So, you know, sometimes, I mean, I'm adopted, right? So the therapist, like I was saying, always said, oh, you have attachment disorder because you were adopted. I was adopted when I was 9 months old. 9 months, yeah, I came in February. I had no idea that I would be talking about this today. But, you know, you're like my friend. Right now I'm venting to it. Because Orland's gone, so now I'm talking to you about some things that I think about. This is therapy for me. And, yeah, so, attachment disorder. And my therapist, one of them, explained that since I was not in an orphanage, that's the mysterious part to my adoption story. I was kept in a hospital, and my parents never got a clear explanation as to why. And they asked the translator, they asked the nurses, and they're like, oh, we can't say, or they would say something that just sounded really odd, like, oh, he had a temperature for 9 months. You know, I don't know. I don't even remember the exact reasons. And I don't think my parents do either. They just came back and being like, it's very strange that they kept you there. And they like hid me. And the therapist said I was passed from nurse to nurse to nurse. And it's so critical. Now, I'm not trying to like make you guys afraid of adoption. If you're thinking about adoption, it's a beautiful thing. I would still be in Ukraine. Orland says I would be doing things under a bridge to make money. That's what he jokes. He's like, and your mom was a babushka that sold brooms in the corner, and everyone just lived off vodka and bread. You know, it's a very poor country. It's even poorer than where I live now, and this is a very, you know, a lot of poverty in Latin America. Like my start. It's for Christmas, but I've been wearing it like all my mukbangs because I love it because it's Christmas. I was passed from nurse to nurse, right? And it's critical for the first few months of a baby. When Noodle was born, he is a baby. I don't even know his story. I don't even know what his story is. We picked him up from the store. But with the adoption, the first few months, there's like bonding chemicals that happen between the baby and the mother. That is critical. And if the baby and the mother are detached at the first few months, that, you know, form attachment bonds and nerve, I don't know, something. then that child's gonna have a hard time attaching to people. That's what the theory goes. And I don't know if I believe that. I don't know. Because there's some people that, I've had friendships. This is like confession. Priest, hear me. I've had friendships that I've totally butchered. I have ruined friendships for like stupid little things. And then, you know, it actually, no, trust me, it does hurt. But I move on, I try to, I don't know, find something else. And then there's people that like, I was so attached to. Like my first boyfriend, right? And he left me and cheated on me. And I was ripped apart for a good 6 months, at least 6 months of depression. And with Orlin, it's like, we've been together for 3-4 years now. Excuse me. Though who knows where he is now. Oh my gosh. This sauce, I can tell you. You would never believe. Get this out of here. I'm sorry. I have to like really eat this properly. Have it like this and my chin here. Let's be real, right? Oh, I could put it on let's put it in here. That way you'll see it better, right? All right. See, I do think about the image. I think about what you guys see from your chair. You want it to look nice. So anyways, whole attachment thing. And it's not just children who are adopted. I'm telling you, half this world, the mothers and the kids don't get along. The fathers and the children don't get along. I mean, hello. Even the mothers and the fathers don't get along. Divorce is like 1 out of every 3 couple will get divorced. That's how common it is. It's more common than herpes, cold sores, right? I mean, it's just like crazy. My ex, my first boyfriend, he was all against his parents and like I didn't like them, they don't like me, but that's just how it is. And I'm not gonna live the American fantasy dream like, oh, every children, hello, I'm the great mother that just cooks and cleans all day and the husband works hard and the kids come home and everyone's happy. That's the 50s delusion. Most of the world does not work that way. So, why am I talking about my mom? My mom never really cooked. Here's the thing too, my mom, she's a hard worker. She's a nighttime nurse, all right? Working at night, okay, we are designed, whether you want to believe it or not, to be up when the sun comes up and kind of start resting, once the sun goes down. That's how we're biologically designed, all right? We aren't bats. We aren't designed to be nocturnal. We are designed to be up and about when the sun comes up, and we're supposed to be most active in the morning, but with technology and like cities and, you know, we live unnaturally, but nothing's really natural in this world, you know? What is still natural? Even noodle was bred to be a certain way. I don't know. All this food didn't exist. What is natural? We're always changing and evolving. Oh my gosh, remind me, I have a story about something involved with evolution. Well, my mom, you know, those of you that work night shift, let me tell you, it will interfere with your cortisol levels. It's gonna mess up your hormones. It's gonna throw them out of whack. Your thyroid. People who stay up late tend to weigh more. I mean, your melatonin levels are out, you know, the natural chemical that's produced when the sun goes down, telling your body it's time to rest. You fight against your system to do it. Now, obviously, my mom said there's pros and cons to everything in life, which I agree with. And her pros outweigh the cons. She's like, well, it's less stressful. Most people are sleeping, so I can just pick my fingernails. No, I'm sure she does a great job. I know she does a great job working, but you know, there's less commotion. Some nights are busier than others, and she likes it because one of the parents could always be home when the children were growing up, me and my sister. My dad works during the day, my mom works during the night. There's always an adult home. They didn't believe in babies. I mean, every once in a while, like a few times in a year, they would go out to the movies, a little date, and they would hire a babysitter to watch me and my sisters. But other than that, they weren't all about the babysitter thing. Parents that both of them are working all day and they just throw their kids in school and then throw them in daycare until 5 p.m. and they're with them just at nighttime to change their diaper and say goodnight. They weren't about that. No. Are you begging for food? Now, there's nothing in here that you can... See, Orland's not here. I would always double check with him to make sure this is food that Noodle can eat. I already know avocados are bad. Olives are bad. What else? See? This is why I need him. Anyways, so... I don't know why I'm telling you about my mom's occupation, but here I go. So that's gonna make you grouchier. It's gonna make you not as feeling as much. You're not gonna live out your potential if you're staying up till 4 a.m. every night, okay? It's hard. And it's not like she had a nice 10 hours of rest during the day. She would come home, seriously, at 7. At 7, right? Or 8 in the morning. No, that's when she gets off. By the time she gets home, it's closer to 8:30 or 9. And then she likes to read the paper and check the news and watch some TV shows, and then she'll eat, because she doesn't really like eating while she works, but she'll eat when she comes home. Or sometimes she doesn't eat anything at all, and then she gets to bed around like maybe 10 in the morning, 10:30, 11. And then she gets up at 2 p.m. to pick someone up from school, to take them to a doctor's. After school, I have violin lessons at 3. This is what she, all right? That's hard. And she never complained about it to the children, ever, which I really admire. You know, I talked about my mom and I not being close or whatever, and like how she's strict, but I also want to talk about the positives. That's something I admire. She sacrificed her health and her quality of life for her family, for that son that she hates, but will still love. That's real love, right? I think I would prefer a mother like that than a mother that liked me but didn't love me. There's a difference. I have some friends whose mothers would go shopping with them. They'll go get their nail. I had a lot of girlfriends, so they went to go get their nails done. But when it came to making sure homework's done, when it came to encouraging them to go get out in life and find a hobby or something that keeps them getting out of bed every day, for me that was violin, you guys know. But when it comes to really molding your children and trying to instill values that you believe in, you know, talk about politics a little bit, talk about drugs a little bit, talk about different things. A lot of my friends' mothers never did that. You know, my mom wasn't an alcoholic. She didn't party. She didn't have substance abuse. There was no domestic abuse in that. So I'm very grateful for that. What else do I admire in my mom? I admire that she's a quick thinker. She's very quick. Orland likes to joke when I call her. It's the 21 questions. It's the 20 questions game. She must have a list in her head of questions. How do you pay for that? Where are you getting your money now? Oh, and what does he say? What does Orland do? Is that enough? Like, I'll answer something and to the next. 20 questions every time I call her. It's the 20 questions game. And Orland has noticed it since like the first time I ever had a conversation with her. Excuse me, on the computer, Google Hangouts to call home. And he's like, oh my gosh, does she do this every time? I'm like, every time. Every time. And obviously she wants to like get updates because she talks to me so infrequently, never responds to my emails. I feel like Hillary Clinton right now. Those emails, enough with the emails. I'm surprised that I'm getting kind of full already. Ah! Excuse me. Wow, that was like out of nowhere. I'm surprised that I'm getting full already. Maybe because there's not many calories in that sauce. So I guess this pasta is very filling. But it was only 2 bags. It's only like 1,400 calories. I mean, to me, that's not that much. Maybe to you, that's like your day's worth of calories, but this is like a meal, you know? Usually, you know, 2,000 is what I'm nice of, I don't know. Maybe since I'm talking about, did I even chew? I think I just swallowed. And I don't, no, I'm not gonna go there. What was I saying? Oh, help. Okay, let me put something in my mouth before I need to think of something. Let me chew. Noodle, I would share with you, but I don't know. Yeah, let's change the subject. Maybe that's why I'm getting full. My stomach's a little tight and knot because I'm talking about things that aren't very happy. But this is my therapy. You're my friend. I'm venting to you. Not venting, just having a conversation. Orland's heard it all 2,000 times, so he's had enough of it. So it's your time. Get this out the way. It's your time. It is your time to listen. Oh my gosh. So, remember my friend Alexis? I talked about her like 4 weeks ago when I made that pizza. And like, it's amazing that I make these videos and the people in the comments will be like, I miss you, I'm your high school friend. Or she didn't even say that, she goes like, I miss spending time with you. And the name was Alexis. I'm like, oh my gosh, that was my childhood friend. Whatever, where are you? What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. It's so cool. I mean, the internet. I know my mom, here comes my mom again. Sorry, but it's not bad. She thought it was so strange. She's like, the reason I stopped contact with you in high school, and I'm now a 50-year-old woman, I had my reasons. I don't need your friend request on Facebook. I don't need to add more people and clutter and information in my life. I mean, I think someone said, you know how my brain's been acting a little weird lately? I talked about my KFC mukbang while someone said a very interesting point. They said, the modern human nowadays reads, soaks, interprets, translates, ingests. Look at all those verbs. Wow. Go. Way too much information. We, like I said, we're designed to go sleep when the sun goes down around that time, you know. We're not designed to stay up till 2 a.m. Or, you know, the hormones in our biology kind of suggests otherwise. I know a lot of you guys are going to hate me for saying that. Be like, no, I feel great when I go to sleep at 3. What are you talking about? Our bodies adjust great. We are amazing to adjust to cold climates, to crazy fanatic diets, to... Our bodies are miracles. But like I was saying, we know too much. What's happening in this country? My ex-friend from 5 years ago, her new boyfriend's daughter, his third birthday. I don't need to know. It's nice that I know these things, but I don't need to know these things. These Facebook friend requests from people from college. If you are a 40-year-old woman like my mother, I mean, oh my gosh, she's almost 60 now, and you're getting friend requests from people from college. It's like, why? I don't have room, I can barely remember my son's birthday. This person who left this comment under my video, that video got like thousands, like 1,800 comments, like a lot of comments. I read every single one, okay? So when you leave comments, it reaches me. Is that too much information? Here I go. I'm talking about too much information. I should be reading thousands of comments, but I want to because this is my career right now. Anyways, she said we know too much, and that's the reason why our thinking's not as sharp, or why we're noticing a degrade as a society, and blah, 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 blah. You know, and there might be something to it. There might be something to it. My old friend from New York City, Rachel, she is a freelance musician. She plays the piano. Sweet onion, delicious. I know, Mr. Noodle, you really want. She looked at me and said, Nick Ocado, I would not have half the skills I have today if Facebook were around when I was your age. If the internet and YouTube and Netflix were around when I was your age, I wouldn't have half the skills. I wouldn't be able to speak different languages. I wouldn't be able to play 15 instruments. I wouldn't, you know? What? He's trying to take it from my mouth. Oh, no! You want me to feed you like I'm your mother. maybe he views me as his mother. It's totally, it's like, it makes sense. I mean, they're obviously pleasurable to the brain. To interact with other people and play video games and watch movies, it's pleasurable. But obviously, there's so much time that time is valuable. If I didn't have YouTube, all right, I would probably be 10 times better at the violin than I am now. I stink compared to people at Curtis Institute. I stink compared to people at Juilliard. You know, I feel like I have the work ethic and the drive to get to a level to be like, oh, look at me. I can play the Paganini concerto with my eyes closed perfectly. But I don't, because, I mean, obviously, I can put time into that and quit YouTube. I'm saying, like, the people, the distractions, the Facebook, the video games, Netflix, I mean, I'm so sorry, Mr. Noodle. There's still a few pieces left in here. Let's take them out, because I want to eat everything. Oh, sorry, that was very loud. Do you know what I just thought of by banging that? I want to tell you a story. Now, the story was very evident on YouTube, just like, I don't know, like a couple months ago. As you guys know, I deleted a lot of my videos. We're talking like 100 videos that are now gone. Because I want to reinvent myself. I want to take my channel in a new direction, and I was a little embarrassed of some of the videos I put out in the past. Like, come on, I'm not perfect. And so I had this one video. I wasn't embarrassed about this one, but just as a whole, the whole theme. Anyways, I went to a restaurant in London when I visited London on like a trip, which was so cool. And I went to this great Italian restaurant, and they revamped their entire menu. It used to be like pescatarian, what is that? You know, it has like no meat but like fish. And they took off all animal products, and it's 100% plant-based now. And they made carbonaras and tri-colored nut butter pastas and calzones and all these fancy things I can't even pronounce because the chef was Italian, the owner was Italian. It was like all your Italian favorite foods can be still made with nut. Instead of cheese, you use nuts. Cashew butter, almond butter, pine nuts, walnuts, soy, you know, tofu, or you want the chicken flavor, use tempeh. It's incredible. This place is called Fed by Water. Highly recommend going there. And I made this great video, and they treated me to a 4-course meal because I made another video there in the past. I've been in London twice from going to Asia last summer. And that was my layover spot. I stayed for like a week, and the first time around, it was my birthday, and I had a cheesy calzone, and like so many people went to the restaurant after watching that video. They're like, oh, we saw you on YouTube. We saw this video. And then the restaurant saw my video. They're like, we loved your video. And then like more. And then so my second time, it was so cool. I went, and they treated me to a 4-course meal, and they showed me carbonara and like this fancy cheese egg the tofu scramble. Oh, it was just delicious. And it was so funny. I was sitting there doing my 4-course meals. And I bring this up because, remember, I banged that pot really loudly. I was like, oh, sorry. Well, it was 4 courses, so in between I would sit by myself and kind of text or look at my food. You know, it took a while. It was fine. But there was people right behind me, and someone banged a pot really, really loudly, and my camera was rolling. It was recording, and I remember editing that and be like, because I had my headphones on while I was editing it, and it was very loud. So my brain is very crazy. I know, I'm sorry. Wow. The fun part about this adventure was, while I was filming, a family comes in, and the owner, who's, you know, talking to me and telling me what to say in the video, goes behind me to introduce himself to the family. Hey, welcome to Fed by Water. And they said, that boy with the camera, we saw him on YouTube. That's why we're here. We saw his video. And I was like, oh, brownie points, yes. You know, because, you know, they were treating me to this in exchange for, social spreading the information and stuff. And it was like right then and there in front of the owner. Oh, we watch. That's why we're here. I was like, oh wow. You know, it was really touchy. It was really cool. And it's not like it was viral video. I would say, I don't know, 30,000 people saw it. 20,000. What's wrong? Oh. You know what? This tastes better cold. I really like this cold, Mr. Noodle. Oh, so you can just try that. Anyways, what a great experience. If I ever go to London, I'm going to that restaurant, Fed by Water, and I'm gonna bring Mr. Noodle as well. How many of you are sad for him? Pray for Noodle. Oh, I don't like my fingers. Poor baby. Oh. You want... see, I'm teasing him now. I'm teasing. You want this? I'm sorry. This is so cute though. Isn't he adorable? I should have... Honestly, there's nothing in it. It's garlic, which he's had before. It's soy milk, which he's probably had before when he shares my rice with me. Okay, you're not gonna die. You're gonna be okay. So here, have a little, say noodle. Oh, there you go. Enjoy your pasta. Beer nutritional yeast, beer yeast. Which, by the way, is so cheesy. That's why I really love this too. It makes that nutritional yeast. If you want a cheeseless dish, nutritional yeast, which is basically cultured bacteria, adds that cheesy flavor. And it sounds gross, cultured bacteria, but that's what cheese is. No, it's fermented. But it involves bacteria. So you get the flavor from the nutritional yeast, but you get the creaminess from the soy milk and the cauliflower. I would love to go, if I ever go back to London, I'm gonna do a live mukbang in the restaurant where, because before it was a very edited video showing each dish and stuff, but I will sit down for an hour and you can go on a date. I love the owner, he's so nice. Great memories. Do you want another piss? You just flung that on my side. You have cuties. Noodle. Say noodle. Okay, here you go. Oh. He's blending in with the Christmas tree. I want to know where Orlin is. This is getting ridiculous. I don't know. Delicious. Mr. Noodle, I'm having the time of my life with this pasta. Very filling. Does anyone know what this is? Comment down below and try to guess. I'll cover up here, I'll show this side. Do you guys know? Anyone know? I know some of my poppies will know. My Latinas. You guys will know. Oh, this is panela, which is a traditional Colombian ingredient because, Colombia produces a lot of sugar cane. Kind of like where we are, like very low and hot. It has to be in a vat, just very hot sugar cane. And half of Colombia is hot. The Amazons and everything. So they are one of the world's largest producers. I was going to say exporters, but I don't think that they're exporting. Or do they? Do you know, Mr. Noodles? Do you get panela? And not in mass quantities. I think it just stays here, honestly. But when you make sugar cane, you make sugar, and then you make molasses out of that, and then you make panela. You're using every part of the grass, the sugar cane. And so what they do is, this is a block of pure sugar from the grass. And it's very, very sweet smelling. And what do they add to it? Well, it's in Spanish, so I can't really tell you. Can I now? It just says sugar. Azúcar. That's it. And what they do is they add it to their rice and beans. That's how Orlin makes his beans taste so amazing. They add, not their rice, their beans. They add it to soups. You can make a delicious hot drink out of panela. You take panela and you put it into a pan with some water, or maybe not even water. I'll let Orlin show you guys. And you let it melt and it turns into sugary liquid. You add some lemon or some lemongrass, Oh, it's so refreshing. It kicks you because you get that sugar burst, so it wakes you up. It's like coffee without the caffeine, the negative effects of caffeine. What do you think you're doing over there? Come here, Mr. Noodle. Come here, Mr. Noodle. Oh. How many of you guys like coffee? I've never been a coffee fan. Oh, ouch. You guys, I'm sorry. I had to put Mr. Noodle away. He had to go to the bathroom. That's how you heard him. Arr, arr, arr. He's saying, please help. I have to use the potty. So I put him on the potty, aka it's his house. They go in their house, but that's what birds do, I think I told you guys before, in the wild, they clean their nest. They scoop out their poop out their nest. They keep the house nice. Oh my gosh. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, coffee. When I went to college, a part of my meal plan was, they called it C-store coins, C-store tickets. So basically, the freshmen and the sophomores at the Catholic University of America, that's where I went, they were forced. You couldn't get out of it. You had to have a legit health problem signed by a few doctors to get out of this program. Basically, all of them were forced into this all-you-can-eat buffet. You pay $5,000 for the year for all you can eat. $5,000 worth of food. Maybe it was $4. It was thousands of dollars though for food, and you had to. And not only did the package was include the buffet at the restaurant, the student cafe restaurant, but they had a convenience store, the C store downstairs at the we called it the Priz. It's the main building, and downstairs in the Priz, the C store, and part of the package was $200 or $500 for goodies, for caffeine drinks, for Rockstar, Red Bull, all the things to keep you awake to do your papers. A lot of people wait till the last minute. Hello, I tried that once, it was terrible. So I remember experimenting with coffee when I was in college. They had a Starbucks upstairs, you could use those points there as well. And it just always messed me up. I mean, sure, it tastes nice, but my sleep was never good. I always got indigestion, my digestion was not as very nice. Stomach pain, even stomach pain. And I don't think coffee is a laxative, is it? But really, what concerned me was the sleep. Now, I'm a grandpa now. You guys know I go to sleep very early. Remember I was talking about how we're designed to go to sleep? I can get up early. Well, I actually do that. I practice what I preach, and I find that I feel so much better doing that. I try to go to sleep around 8 p.m., but I wake up at 5. Now, obviously, I'm in the tropics where the sun is more directly above us, or however it works. I mean, no, this is what I'm saying. It's more equal hours of night and day. There we go. It doesn't really change. We're up north and down south. You get the seasons, you get the fall. People in Norway have 50 hours of light or whatever it is. Yeah, so I experimented with coffee, and I just didn't like it. And energy drinks. I'll tell you a quick story before I go. This is the end, basically. You guys, this is after. How many of you watch The View? I actually really enjoy The View because I can't stand some of the women, but I can't stop watching them. You know who my mom reminds me of? Joy. Joy on the show. You know the one with the orange hair? She thinks very much like my mom. She talks and acts like her. She's funny, but you don't want to mess with her, kind of thing. She reminds me of mom and so many. I watch her, I'm like, that's my mom. And actually, she's my favorite character on the show, believe it or not, because I find her very entertaining. Now, a lot of people I know they don't like her. You guys know who I'm talking about? Joy Bear, I think her last name is. Well, anyways, The View, they have their talk show, right? And here's my talk show, and then they have a part called After the View, where they sit down on couches and they relax and they kind of have this chit chat with their audience, or they talk about things that they talked about during their news report, their broadcast, but now they kind of reflect or go into more detail or say things they wouldn't have necessarily said. So anyways, we're having our chat right now. So glad you guys are still here. This is just really quick. So what was I going to tell you about? Usually it was very good freshman year. I mean, because it was new start, new beginning. It's like a cleanse, new everything. I had a new boyfriend, I had new friends, new teachers. No one knew me. That was nice. People in high school, they knew me. And I didn't like that because I was known for a lot of negative things. I was made fun of, I was bullied, I was known for being into art, like a fairy boy. It was just, I didn't like, so it was a new start, right? Anyway, so I was very on top of my stuff. But then as time went on, especially sophomore year, I started to wait last minute for papers. Philosophy papers, English class papers. And I remember, I'm like, I'm here for violin. I'm on a music scholarship. I want to play violin on Broadway. Why do I have to write a paper that has nothing to do with my goals, my aspirations, or a reflection of my ability to play on Broadway? Does it? No, it doesn't. And I was going, remember I almost dropped out of school. I was going through all these crazy, these things in my head wanting to leave, and I feel like I'm very far away, so I'm going to zoom this in just a little bit. Oh, this is nice. I should do this next time after the mukbang. Here we are, up close. So, I started to delay as time went on, and I remember I had this paper for philosophy class. No, my English class. It was called, this was actually freshman year, I'm sorry. I thought so. It got bad freshman year as well. I think the boyfriend interfered with a lot of my focus abilities. I had this paper that was due the next day, and I didn't want to be late. So I was like, that's right, I'll do what everyone else does around here. They pull an all-nighter. It's called an all-nighter. And you get an energy drink, you get Red Bull, you get Rockstar, you get coffee, and you sit at the computer lab, which is open 24/7. People sitting there at 4 in the morning, 3 a.m. And we're like, girl, were you here? You were here at 8 p.m. Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, I have my PJs on, but I'm still in this chair writing my report. People used to nap there. It was crazy. So I did that. I tried it once. Oh my God. It is hard for me to find the right words to express myself sometimes, right? And this was a writing report for rhetorical English class, rhetoric and logic. I have OCD when it comes to writing papers, so I want everything to be perfect. I find the right synonyms. I looked at the thesaurus forever, trying to find words, and it's like a game. It's like art to me. So already it takes me a long time to write papers, but this paper particularly took forever. My brain was done. That caffeine just made me so tired. I felt sick, I'm trying to go back to that computer lab. I remember feeling sick in the stomach and dehydrated, but I didn't know what dehydration, now I really know. I can tell when I'm dehydrated. Just the other day, I was sitting upstairs after my sushi thing. Remember I ate all that sushi? I had over 100 rolls of sushi. And I said, Orlin, I feel hungry. I feel strange. He's like, what? I used 2 pounds of white dry rice. 2 pounds of white, uncooked dry rice is 3,400 calories. Plus the avocado, plus the fish, plus everything else. You've had almost 4,000 calories today, because I also had some bread and steamed vegetables. And he's like, you shouldn't be hungry. I'm like, oh, no, I'm just dehydrated. So I drank a liter of water, a whole liter. And all of a sudden, I felt balanced. I was like, okay, no, I'm not hungry. I was just dehydrated. So I'm really in tune with that nowadays. But in college, I was not. So I just felt so crappy. Really not happy. So all my children, all my studious sloths out there, or if you're in college or whatnot, I know you like to push things away, and you're going to hear it from everyone, from your friend, from your mother, from your teacher, from crazy people on YouTube like me. But it's always better to get it over with as soon as possible, so you don't have to be nervous and fret and procrastinate and scurry and scatter and make the paper sloppy. I remember that paper I got back, it was not as good as my usual papers. I did very well in that class. I had an A. And for my papers and everything, but that paper I got back and it was not an A. And I remember so many spelling mistakes that the computer should have caught. Maybe the computer was a little worn out too. It stays on 24/7 every single day. The computer, it's supposed to do the little red squiggle when something's spelled incorrectly. Well, I remember so many spelling mistakes and grammatical things that the computer won't tell you. It just wasn't as polished. Even though I put twice as much time into it, I did it at nighttime. My brain, this is perfect. I was talking about how we're not nocturnal animals. My brain was not as sharp because I was trying to work to the best of my ability at a time when I'm not designed to work properly. I'm supposed to be sleeping. So that's my story. Never again did I do all night. Or maybe it took a few times to really learn the lesson. Sometimes you have to touch the stove when it's hot 5 times till you really learn not to touch it. Some people are like that. Maybe that was for me. I kind of forget. But yeah. So I'm just rambling now, and I have to go to the bathroom. So thank you so much for spending time with me. Thank you for watching my mukbang. If you enjoyed this, please don't forget to hit the like button down below, or it's actually this side. Please hit the like button, and if you aren't already subscribed, please consider subscribing, because I'm here every single day, and I always post at noon Los Angeles time. And don't forget to leave a comment. Whatever I talked about, let's see, I talked about my mom and my relationship. I feel like we're gonna have a lot of sad sloths in the comments. Oh, I feel so bad for you, but don't feel bad for me. It is what it is. Like I said, I would rather have a mom that loves me over a mom that likes me. Because out of love, I got lots of food. I got violin lessons paid for. I mean, therapy. If your mother's taking you to therapy, it implies that she's willing to do what it takes to make things right. She's willing to put her money where her mouth is and say, okay, I'm sick of you. Let's put money here and let's get help. Let's put you on medicines. Let's do what it takes, you know? So I don't know. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you're enjoying your Christmas vacation, because by the time this video comes out, all my studious sloths, perfect timing, right? Talking about papers. Well, you're on Christmas break right now. Christmas is in literally like a week, a little more than a week. So I hope you are cozy in your bed with your long footy pajamas, and you're having a great holiday time, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Who's that? Orland's home.
Meow, 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 meow.
Are you happy to see Orland?
Nick, I brought you something.
Okay, so Orland is back now, and apparently there's something in this bag.
Here you go.
Is this Christmas already? What's... Oh my god. Listen, can you hear?
Oh, purr. Oh!
Are you... Orland, where did you get this?
Don't drop her.
Oh, okay, let's go down here. Oh!
There she is. She has no name yet.
Oh my gosh.
She's 3 months old.
Oh. Oh my gosh, Orland. She's a little scared. Oh my gosh.
She's so cute.
Oh my gosh, where's her nose? Does she not have a nose?
She's a Persian.
Oh my gosh, you have no nose! What's your name? Doesn't that mousey look delicious? Oh! I said, Orland, can you see my rolls? He's like, no. I don't want you to see my rolls. What's wrong with your eyes?
Should we name her?
They're so far apart. Orland, I've been so worried about you. You were gone for so long.
Yeah.
You didn't even tell me. Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You should have at least... I don't know, I was so worried.
Surprise.
Come on.
It's kind of a miss.
You know how there's flying cockroaches in this country? Remember how they walk on my face at nighttime? Well, now she's gonna take care of them for us.
You're gonna get those cockroaches, aren't you?
Just in time for Christmas.
Hello, my babe. Oh, she's adorable. Oh my gosh.
You go get that. Get that.
Come say hi to all the sloths. Say hello. Hi, sloths. Hi, sloth family. Be like, can you please give me a name? Oh, ouch! Oh, it's so cute, a cat scooper. Oh, there goes our rug. Bye-bye, rug. We don't need that. You go ahead, rip it up. We don't need that. No, that's okay. And while you're at it, tear those curtains up too. We don't need them either. No. Excuse you. No, those are... No. There she goes. There she goes.
Oh, she looks so pissed.
She looks really upset. She's like, I hate you. Oh. What are you doing? Hello, I see you. There she goes. Wee. Aw, are you out of breath? Oh, my precious, you're out of breath. Excuse me, but... Oh, she's so cute.